it's hard to tell because the arguments are up and down and backwards and forwards, and it's just hard to gauge at the moment. But the judgment's been reserved, which means that we've got to wait for it now, and we don't know how long that's going to be. But the judge was very complimentary at the end, which was very nice.
Yes. You have to report what the judge said.
You say what the judge
I
said.
can't remember the exact words. What were the exact words?
He said
the remarkable mothers who'd taken this action.
He said it was a remarkable achievement for mothers or parents to take the government to court. All of the parents, everybody, because everybody was
a really powerful moment at the end of it, and I think that's what we're going to take away from this, really.
Yeah. That was lovely, because the judge could have gone the other way, but he was very supportive. Wasn't he?
Yeah. In a balanced way.
In a balanced way.
Yeah. It was just about,
supportive of the parents and the action that we've taken.
So what argument did the government make? Did they say anything surprising?
I don't think it's an issue. I think
it was nothing that they hadn't said before.
On technical arguments around responsibility and decision making processes. I think there was one point at which there was a suggestion that there had been no impact on children, which I think we thought
that didn't go down very well. I think.
I don't think that came across at all well to everybody.
Was there anyone from the DfE there, or was it just lawyers?
No.
It was just the legal team, wasn't it?
Yeah, just the legal representative.
Well, I don't know if any of the people watching were from the DfE, but certainly they didn't kind of participate in the proceedings. So.
And what was your impressions of being in court?
It was busy. It was always busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a lot of people in and out all day long.
So yesterday it was absolutely packed, and people just kept on coming, and the judge was very considerate and kept pausing and letting people get comfortable and find their seats. But people were sitting on the floor, people were sitting on the steps, they were sitting in the seats where the lawyers normally sit.
And he was very accommodating.
Packed.
Very accommodating.
And how do you think it went? Was there anything surprising?
It was very up and down over both days. I don't think you could say it either way or the other.
I don't think there was anything really unexpected, though, was there? There was nothing that was a surprise or unexpected.
No, there wasn't, and I think, it's just really clear from the whole situation and everything that was said that there's complete acknowledgement that there is an issue, that there's a problem and that it needs sorting out. But at the moment, that's being kicked down the road to the spending review, which of course we don't know when it's going to be, because the political situation is not exactly stable, and that could be delayed and delayed. So I think we feel like this is more pressing the more that's kicked down the road.
I think so. I would agree with that.
It's been reserved, but when it is known, what do you expect will happen if you win?
I think we'd have a big party.
A glass of wine, or two, or three.
If it goes in our
we might
favour,
even stretch
then
to champagne.
It's hard to think like that, isn't it?
It's very hard to think.
It's hard to know what they will do afterwards.
And I think also because there are different ways that it could go that could still be successful. I think actually being heard is just like a success in itself, actually, regardless of anything else.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. The support's been phenomenal and fantastic.
The atmosphere here, both inside and outside, has been absolutely amazing. Really supportive parents, groups, organisations, charities.
Everything.
Couldn't have wanted any more. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing.
It has, and I think our only low point was this morning, because it was just really hard to hear that evidence
tough to hear
from the other side, because it just didn't have the ring of
it's not what we want.
Truth. It's not what we see.
It's really hard not to argue back with with things that we blatantly know is wrong.
Yeah.
Well, what was it that they said?
It was just the regards to obviously trying to skirt round the fact that ultimately that this is why we're here, I suppose. Yeah.
There was some attempt to throw things back on local
Yeah,
authorities
to the local authority.
and to rely on their meeting their duties and the legal requirement for them to meet those duties, as though that is something. And actually, the judge challenged that, whether that was something that actually happens on the ground. And of course, we know that it doesn't happen on the ground.
Very frustrating.
It was the same argument that local authorities have funding resources other than the high needs budget funding and schools, delegated schools funding. So, and it was they have the opportunity to use other avenues of funding. So that argument.
So just what else would you like to say to everyone?
I just thanks very much for their support.
We can't thank them enough. I mean, they've been an amazing team, haven't they?
Our legal team have just been brilliant, so on top of the details,
so passionate,
so caring, and really looking out for us all the way through, I think, as a crew. But actually,
Everybody.
thank you to everybody, because everyone at SNJ has been amazing and really helped us, and all the parents who came here, and so many more who sent messages from home who couldn't come, because we know why you can't be here, and that's why we're here.
Everyone that's carried us to this point, because we didn't do it alone.
No, all the donations, 500, more than 500 donations.
All the parents, everybody
just
carried
can't
us.
thank everybody enough. It's like
this
a
wave.
huge team effort, isn't it?
It's like a wave. It's just carried everybody along. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.